Haunted by signs of death and destruction, herald me in spring. Everywhere I started seeing X's, waking and in dream. My name is Elyse Defoor, and I'm an artist in Atlanta. I grew up in Atlanta. I was born in Greenville, South Carolina, and moved here 3 months later. So I've been here all my life. The first time I went to New Orleans was in the 70s. And I was really drawn to the old world decay and the magic of the city. That freer spirit, Atlanta, as much as I love Atlanta, I didn't feel like the freedom that I do when I go to New Orleans. My husband and I secretly got married there in 2003. There was the judge and 2 other witnesses. From there on that night, we went down to the Ritz and celebrated there, and it was really a wonderful time.
The city of New Orleans is bracing for
winds of more than 140 miles per hour.
The mandatory evacuation order.
The storm made landfall in Louisiana this morning.
There have been at least 2 breaches of levee.
Katrina was a Category 4 hurricane when it passed over New Orleans this morning.
80% of New Orleans is underwater.
About mid-morning, I believe it was, my husband called me and said that the breach in the levee had started, and there was flooding. And then it was just like this real sense of dread coming back again. The journey of XU-Me has consumed me for about 2 years. We finally faced our dread about going back and like, let's go down and help. It was a lot more desolate than what the press had made out to be. A sea of X's, of the X's on the building, it just appeared before us. I was overwhelmed by the symbol. When a search and rescue team approached a building, the rescue team would go in and do one of the slashes, mark the date at the top, and then identify their team on the left. They'd walk in, search, and then it was only when they came out that they did the other slash of the X and marked the hazards on the right and the number of dead bodies found in the bottom. That was chilling, like a stigmata of death to me. Unexpected death and loss and destruction. That's what started the series. I started seeing X's everywhere. For many of these pieces, one of the things I utilized was a broom. There's a lot of just getting ready for it and building up the courage to attack the wall. I like working on the wall. New Orleans still needs a lot of help. The lower Ninth Ward and those outlying neighborhoods will never be the same. Someone had told me, who had been down there a lot, they felt that it was a sense of closure to come out and do that marking. When he saw my work, he said, it's like you have taken that sense of closure and taken it to another step. I feel like my journey as an artist is to touch people's hearts. So when When I can do that, when someone can walk in a room and see one of my pieces and feel it viscerally, that's an accomplishment. I've definitely felt a sense of closure. The 2 years that I spent with this body of work helped me move through my grief. It's a very emotional series of work for me.
Louisiana, they're trying to wash us away. They're trying to wash us away. They're trying to wash us away. They're trying to wash us away.